Hello, flute players. Let's work on line 8 together, 4 by 4. So the very first thing we need to do is make sure that we know how to play all the notes in the song. So let's see what we have here. The very first note is the C, which is first finger in the left hand, pinky in the right. I'm going to play a C. Would you grab your flute and play it with me? Play a C, please. And remember, you can check this by clicking on a note and clicking the sound waves. And then we'll play a recording of the note. So check, make sure you got a good C. The next note we have is a D. So let's check our fingerings on that. It says here a D is thumb, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's play a D together. Try a D. Okay. Notice how the C is on the third white space up. The D is the fourth black line up. Okay. Now the next note we have here is an F. And the F is on the top black line. F, thumb, 1, 2, 3. First finger and pinky in the right hand. Let's play this together. Try an F. Okay. And the last note we see that's different in the song is the last one is the E flat. So that's thumb, 2, 3 in the left hand, 1, 2, 3, and pinky in the right. Let's double check that. Okay. So if you need to pause the video and double check to make sure you can get a good sound on your C, D, F, and E flat, that's important because otherwise you won't be able to play the song. Okay, so that's step one. Step two is let's look at the counting of the song. And so we have quarter notes, that's the black circles with the stems, and we know that those get 1 count each. And when we count them, we're going to say the word ta. So we're going to say ta, 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 like that. And then when we get to quarter rest, the squiggly lines, that's 1 beat of silence. So we're going to say the word rest. Okay, so I'll say rest, rest, rest. Look at the end of the song. We have a repeat sign. So that means we'll go back and do the whole song again. So let's count line 8 together. Okay, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and count with me on the word ta. Ta, 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 ta. Rest, rest, rest. Ta, 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 ta. Rest, rest, rest. Ta. And sometimes the computer doesn't repeat. I'm not sure why, but it's supposed to. So let's do it one more time. Let's count it on the word ta and rest. Here we go. And this time it should repeat. Here we go. Ta, 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 ta. Count out loud with me. Rest, rest. Ta, 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 ta. Rest, rest, rest. Ta, 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 ta. Rest, rest, rest. Ta, 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 ta. Rest, rest, rest. Okay, hopefully that made sense to you. It's important when we play songs that we put the notes right on the beat. They're not early and they're not late. Okay, that means that our fingers have to move right in time. Okay, so the first 5 notes I see are 4 C's and then 1 D. Let's just practice that. Okay, so we have our C, which is first finger to pinky. So there's our C. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold a C for 4 beats. I'm not going to use my tongue. I'm just going to hold it. And then I'm going to quickly at the end switch to a D in 1 second, like this. Watch. Now notice what I did. I have to move my fingers really fast from the C to the D, and I got to move them all at the same time. Would you please practice that? You're going to hold a C for 4 seconds and then switch to a D, okay? Let's try it with me. Ready? 1, 2, ready? Here we go. Let's try that again. Ready? Go. You may want to pause the video and just practice doing that over and over. C to D, C to D, okay? Once you can do that, flutes, all we have to do is keep the air blowing and add the tongue for each of those notes, but the air doesn't stop. So it's going to sound like this. Check it out. Here's the first 5 notes of the song. Okay, so that's how that works. I would encourage you to pause and practice that over and over with the tongue. Okay, let's try it together. Ready? Try it again. Ready, go. One more time. Ready? Okay, so that's the first half of the song. The second half of the song does 4 Fs going to an E flat. So let's do the same thing. Let's use no tongue right now. We're just going to hold a long F and then quickly move our fingers to the E flat because we got to master that finger movement, right? From the F to the E flat. So we got to be fast about it. So listen to it first. Here's what we're going to do. And I'm moving 3 fingers, right? These 2 are coming down. This one's coming up to go from the F to the E flat. Would you try that with me? A long F to an E flat. Ready? F. Try it again. Ready? The secret is get a big breath of air so you can make your air last. Don't blow too hard. You got to make your air last and then move your fingers fast, okay? All right, if you can do that, then I think you know what the next step is, and that is to add the tongue to those notes. So now it's tongue, 4 Fs, and then 1 E flat, like this. Notice I'm not stopping the air after every note, Flutes. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that, okay? I'm blowing gently, but I'm blowing fast, steady air through the flute. So let's try it together. Keep the air going. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and go. Okay? Quick observation, flutes, of what I'm doing here is I'm blowing quick air, but it's very little air. Okay, it's a very small stream of air that's coming out fast. So don't think about blowing too fast because some people overblow. They go, and all their air is gone in 1 second. See if, try it even without the flute and just see how long you can make your air last just by blowing like this. Can you make it last 8 seconds? Try it with me. Ready? Breathe. If you can't make it last 8 seconds, then just make a smaller hole with your lips and don't release so much air. Don't let it all out so fast, okay? Also get a bigger breath of air. Let's try it again. Make it last 8 seconds. Big breath of air. Ready? Breathe. Okay, if you can do that, flutes, that's all you got to do in the flute, is you just keep the air blowing. And move that tongue like you're saying 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay? All right, so what we've done is we worked on the rhythm, we worked on the fingerings. Now we got to put it all together. Let's say the song once just by pushing the keys and saying the letters, and then we'll try playing the whole thing. Okay? So grab your flute and let's say it together. Ready? I'm going to say the letter names. Ready? Go. C, 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 D, rest, rest, rest. F, 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 E flat, rest, rest. Do it again. C, C. Oh, the computer malfunctioned again. So that's okay. All right, so if you can do it that fast, great. You're ready to try it. If not, remember you can always go up here, flutes, and slow it down. Okay? So let's try it slower. Let's try it at 60. Let's take it down 10 notches. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn on the accompaniment, the background music, so we have something to play along with. And I like the clicking sound, so I'm going to leave that on. And now, if you're ready, let's try the whole song. Here we go. Now that takes practice, flutes. You're not going to get that the first time or the second time or even the 5th time. It takes work, but I would recommend you work out each section, get those transitions, C to Ds, C to Ds, C to Ds, then F to E flats, F to E flats. Work that out so your fingers get used to it so you're not having to move your fingers slowly. If you can handle it at 60, the final step, of course, is to take it up to 70 and try it at full speed. So if you're ready, let's try it at performance speed. Here we go. Okay, so if you can do that, Flutes, then go ahead and record yourself with the red button. And if it stops after one time, that's okay. If it goes again, just go a second time like it's supposed to. Regardless, when it's done, check to see if your notes turn green. If they're green, that means you're doing a good job. If they're red, it means something happened wrong. Maybe you got the wrong fingering, something didn't happen in the face, and that's fine. So just listen to it. And how do you listen to it? Is you push the button next to the red one, and you'll see a blue triangle that will appear after you record it. Listen back to your recording. Make sure it sounds the way you want it to. If you're not happy with it, just do it again. That's okay. It's great to practice over and over and over. That's how we get good. Okay? All right, Flutes, I hope that helps you. Good luck on line 8, and I'll see you next time.